Welcome to my quick 5-step nighttime skincare routine as a mom of 2 toddlers living in Ghana. So my choice of products during my skincare routine depends on my skin needs and also other environmental factors like if I've been stepping out in the sun for long or if I've done really vigorous activities. This week has been very chill and calm. I haven't gone out much, so I'm going to be using products that I'm sure you are familiar with and are very gentle on the skin. So I'm going to start with this Johnson's Baby Cleanser because, like I said, it's been a very chill week and chill day, so I don't really need to use strong cleanser that contain active enzymes like salicylic acids and the rest. So this gentle cleanser just works well, and it's going to cleanse the dirt that has accumulated on my face during the day, and that's basically it. The next product I'm going to be moving on to is this mawuenabosoka skincare. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name correctly, but it's a facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. It has this amazing calming effect. I use it as my toner, even though we all know that toners are not really necessary, but I just love the calming effects it gives to my skin, especially if I just want to give my skin that extra pampering. So after I spray it on my face, I wait a few seconds for it to dry off, and then I move to my next step. And in case you're wondering why I'm smiling so much, see, I'm admiring myself. But it's fine, babe. And by the way, I don't just stand there finding myself all the time. I usually have my boys around with me, so I don't just stand there. So now moving on to the next step, where I'm using my eye cream. This is in German, but it's a Nivea Rose Oil Eye Cream. And it's just, I don't know how to explain it. It just gives you this warmth on your eyes, around my eyes. Anytime I use, I get this warm effect, and my eyes, the skin around my eyes just feels so calm. And of course, I don't understand German, but I know it's an eye cream, and I just use just a pea size, and then I rub it in between my fingers, and then I gently apply it around my eyes. I'm not sure if I'm seeing any kind of improvement yet. Of course, an eye cream, so I need to use it for quite a number of time, and then I can see an improvement. Moving on to the star of the show is my Revolution Niacinamide 10% and Zinc 1% facial serum, and this is what the serum looks like out of the box. Guys, I love the Revolution packaging. It is very simple and it works. I mean, it's not very complicated, and then the serum is a very thick but kind of slippery texture. I love the serum. Initially, I wasn't sure if it was working. I wasn't noticing any difference until I gave myself 1 week off, and then I realized that the product was actually working. I love what it does to my skin. I love anytime I use it, I always feel some fresh air, different type of air blowing on my face. I love the serum so much. It has helped with this drastically reducing the size of my pores on my skin, even though I don't really have big size pores, but it has reduced it. And then during the time of the month too, the blemishes that I have are not so pronounced. I'm going to be giving an in-depth review about this serum as we go along in a separate video, but I love this serum. And now I'm going to be bougie a little. I'm going to be using this jade facial roller that guys, this roller the cooling effect. This entire routine is a cooling routine. I put this in the fridge before using this, so the jade the stone there is very cool, and when I use it to apply on my skin, gosh, it was so cool. It was so calming. I needed this. This was my small pampering session before I go to bed and before another day. I need this as a mom. So I love this. I love this roller because of the therapeutic effect of using this roller. It is just amazing. I love how it also easily spreads the serum on my face, and just a calming effect. Usually I use this time to either go through YouTube, check 1 or 2 things on Instagram, just a little 5 minutes doing this. It can be very addictive if you do not take your time. You spend hours just doing this. So I'm just basically applying the serum using my facial roller, and then I'm going to move to the next step. So moving on to our final step, I'm going to seal in everything I just applied on my face with my homemade face and body nectar. Guys, this oil is made with jojoba, sweet almond oil, calendula, rose oil, apricot oil. I have a bit of chamomile leaves in there, rose petals in there. I could have used a moisturizer, but tonight I don't want to use a moisturizer. I want to use the oil, and I'm just going to be applying 2 or 3 drops in my palms. I'm going to warm it with my palm, and then I'm going to apply on my skin. Of course, I have to go in with my roller, so just seal everything in there, because tonight the boys are asleep and I have extra 10 minutes to myself before I can do any other thing before retiring to bed. Usually my routine is not this smooth. It doesn't go like this because a lot of things going on behind the scenes. Sometimes the kids wake up, so I need to attend to them, and sometimes, you know, anything can just happen. But I always ensure that before I go to bed, at least a serum and then a moisturizer has touched my skin before I go to bed, because I don't want to wake up the next morning looking very tired. So this is the end of my routine, you guys. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to click the subscribe button below. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.